Javed Miandad, the famous ex-Pakistani cricketer, is with us on the phone line. Mr. Miandad, your thoughts on the death of Bal Thackeray. He was a controversial figure. He opposed India-Pakistan cricket in the face of terror attacks from Pakistan. Mr. Miandad, your reactions to the death of Bal Thackeray.
Well, it was very sad news for me because he's been very good with me. He was a good friend of mine. And I think you recall and just go back and see, because I'm the only person who been with him and he invited me. I spent so much time with him, and we used to so many times talk about cricket and everything in the paper. And I still remember, I still remember those days when I met him in Bombay.
Yes. And
I have spent about almost maybe 3-4 hours. I had a lunch, I had a press conference with him, we were together, and there was nothing I had seen about anything. Because we have said the same thing, I said the same one thing, look, keep the politics away, and he's been a human being. And he never been against anything, and there were so many other issues. But as far as I'm concerned, those days I met him as a cricketer. And it's honor for me that I'm the only person who has been invited by the Bal Thackeray ji. And obviously it's a shocking news for me. I still remember yesterday I gave an interview on the TV to someone, and I just, I prayed and I gave, to get well soon. And today I heard he's expired.
Javed Miandad, thanks very much for getting us your sentiments on the passing away of Balasaheb Thackeray. Murli Manohar Joshi of the BJP is speaking. Okay, he's just spoken. We'll get you his comment in just a moment. Mr. Miandad, are you still with me? Mr. Miandad, some of the points that Balasaheb made were quite controversial. Did you agree with the larger point about India-Pakistan cricket? Because Bal Thackeray was highly opposed to the idea of cricket between the two countries until Pakistan took firm action against terrorism that India had pointed out. Did you think that he had a good point there?
Well, I mean, if you go back and see whenever he said, but he never stopped. We've been there, we played cricket. I still remember I was with the Pakistan team as a coach, and we were there, we played cricket, nothing happened. But obviously, that's why I said, leave politics away. Yes. But he never been against cricket or anything, because when I met him, he talked about cricket, he talked about my career, and he spoke about my inning, chakka, sharja, everything,
Yeah.
It shows, inside he used to love sports and everything. But as I said earlier, I mean, politics is different. In politics, a lot of people say so many things, right? But sometimes that doesn't mean it, but they have to. But we've been, played cricket in India, and this time, unfortunately, he passed. Otherwise, because Pakistan team is coming, and I was planning.
Yes.
So when I go with the team and I go to India, definitely I will meet Bal Thackeray, because I am the person who have met him before, and I didn't see any kind of thing.
Javed Miandad, just final question before I let you go, and thanks for sharing your views with us. When you met Bal Thackeray, tell us a little bit about the body language. What was he like? What do you remember about that meeting?
Look, whole family was with me and sitting. We were talking, chatting, laughing, and there was nothing like that. And I'm sure, one of my great friend of mine is Dilip Pansad.
Yes.
He was with me as well. And that time Raj was there, and obviously the whole family, we were just sitting among the family. There was nobody around that time. And then we had a lunch, and he's the one who received me. He came outside his obviously house, and received me and see of me as well. So I can understand the person being, he was very kind. But I didn't see any negative thing when I met him. And It's obviously, I know it and everything, so it's really shock news for
Yes.
me. He's been very good with me. He was a good friend of mine. He acknowledged the cricket and everything.
Well, he certainly acknowledged the cricket, and why wouldn't he, Javed Miandar? Thanks for speaking to Headlines today and letting us know, the details about that meeting with Bal Thackeray and how you really feel. He had strong views, but it's difficult to argue with many of them. The fact is that he had consistent convictions on so many of them.